In this video, I'm going to be breaking down on why most clothing brands fail and businesses as well as that. Basically, this video is going to be no bullshit, just straight game. I'm telling you, bro, really going to get into the nitty gritty of things. So I'm not trying to waste your time. Let's get straight into it. So look, one of the main reasons on why people just can't stick with their clothing brand, and I'm just gonna get into the mental bag of everything. This is not even mainly about clothing brand shit, but bro, this be the main shit on why niggas really can't lock in and really get out their situation that they want to be in, or whatever that case may be. So we're really gonna get into it. So boom, the main reason why most people can't even grasp up even owning a clothing brand, or even just do the shit about just clothing brand in general, is because of distractions, right? And I'm not just talking about regular distractions. I'm really gonna break this shit down for you niggas. You know what I'm saying? So look, right? And first thing first, we're gonna talk about relationships, right? And see, I'm telling you, we're not just talking about the bull. You're talking about relationships. So look, let me tell you a quick story, right? When my brand was super duper failing, right? It was really, really trash and it was garbage. Y'all even saw the whole shit. It was really, really dog shit, right? This was probably in the beginning of the end of 2023 and the beginning of 2024, I'm pretty sure. So those type of two combined, I was in a really, really bad relationship, I would say, pretty toxic, and it wasn't really good for the whole situation. So look, I'm gonna break that down for y'all. So look, during that relationship, right, and I was trying to grow my brand, it was super duper hard for me to even grow my brand because my mind was in a total different stratosphere. I was worried about this girl 24/7, and I couldn't even focus on my brand for real. And that'd be the main problem with you niggas. Your lover, your girl, whatever the case may be. You niggas will literally have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, whatever the case may be, and this shit will literally fuck up your whole shit, and you wouldn't even realize it because this bitch is literally taking up all your time. And I'm just not just saying just kicking it with her. I'm talking about your mental time, because you're thinking about how can I fix this, what I got to do about this, that, and the third, all this whack shit. When you're in that state of mind, you can't think. You can't think, so you can't grow your brain. Another story I'm gonna give y'all. Not even just friends in general, right? Friends in general. Quick story time. When I was in high school, bro, a nigga was kicking out with the homies all the time, kicking it with the homies all the time, right? Until it was a realization to me where it was like, no, I was just kicking it with the homies all the time, but then it was a realization that, like, why though? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And I just had, and it was like, I wasn't home enough to really think about, how to grow my brand and shit. So just think about this in mind. Also, when you just kicking it with the homies, also, if you kicking it with the homies 24/7, my nigga, cut that shit out. We do not need to be kicking it with the homies 24/7, my nigga. You need to lock in. Like, at least leave it to like once a week, twice a week. My nigga, every day of the week you kicking it with the homies, my nigga, you gotta tee up. Learn how to be lonely. Learn how to be by yourself and be just literally locked in. So that's the main thing. Also, even with your friends, if you got toxic niggas around you, my nigga, cut that shit out. Cut these niggas out. I'm telling you, high school is like one of the most fakest realities possible. I'm telling you, high school is like the most ridiculous thing. Like, real life not even like high school, bro. Once you get out that high school, I'm talking to my little niggas right now, once you get out that high school phase, you won't have a lot of high school friends, and some of them friends gonna be some toxic niggas, some weird niggas, bro. Just literally cut all these niggas out, and you just need a little couple of friends, right? You don't need a whole bunch of friends, my nigga. You don't need a whole bunch of friends, right? So boom, now we on to the last thing. We got family. In my case, I have a really healthy relationship with my family, thank the Lord, because I know some of you niggas will not have that benefit, but I'm at least try to explain to y'all to where like it can help y'all, because I know family is one of them tough ones. So with family, in my case, I had a really healthy relationship, as I said. So for me, this wasn't a big problem because like niggas was cool with me doing what I want to do, right? It's like saying I didn't want to go to college and want to just focus on my brand, right? So niggas was cool with that, but your family might not be cool with that. So what you're gonna do is you're either gonna lie to your peoples. I know that sounds crazy. Lie to your peoples, or just get a job, right? Get a job, or possibly move out. Or if shit just too toxic in a household, you might think about just dealing with this shit. Sometimes you really just gotta deal with this shit to excel, and just really just be like, okay, this shit cool, but we just gonna try my best in my situation just to lock in. Those be the main shits of why a lot of people can't succeed, just because those things off the bat. Now we on to the next thing, right? This shit will literally blow your mind. Boom. Social media. I'm not just talking about scrolling, nigga, because a lot of people, everybody scrolls, right? I scroll time to time. I'm gonna give you some tips too on how to not to scroll too much, right? So look, boom, social media, right? You need to stop watching a lot of short form content, start watching more long form content. And you probably do watch a lot of long form content already, but it might not be the right content. With TikTok and IG, you can't really choose what you watch. With TikTok and IG, all they do is just show you shit that you like. If I go on my TikTok, I'll spend hours on my TikTok just because they know what I like, and you're just addicted to what you like, right? So boom, right? So you need to get off of TikTok and IG, right? And mainly and also on your YouTube, you want to make it so where that you subscribe to people that will only educate you. So if you just look at my subscriber list, I'm gonna just put it all here, down here. It's literally no entertainers, right? And just a whole people who just give a bunch of game on just life and just clothing brand and all that type of shit. So if you want to be like something, you gotta indulge it and take those type things. So you can't just be watching. I'm gonna just break this whole shit down. A lot of you niggas love watching this entertainment shit, right? So for example, you probably watch Kai Cenat every day, Phantom, all these type niggas, AMP, you got other celebrities, you got this, that, streamers, YouTubers, right? So a lot of you niggas love to watch these individuals, right? So you subscribe to these people and this is all you watch, right? Especially on TikTok, you probably just watching. It's just OD. So look, so yeah, a lot of you niggas have a crazy addiction to watching these people. So look, I'm gonna break it down. So look, say for me, I'm gonna just give you out a free game, right? So back a while, probably like 2-3 years ago, I used to be heavy on like watching content. I used to want to become like an entertaining content creator, like 2K and all that shit. I used to watch like Kai, all these type of people 24/7. One of my favorite streamers like Bruce, like 24/7. I used to be on Twitch all day watching streams, playing the game, doing all this fuck shit, right? I was doing that shit all the time, 24/7, right? When niggas do marathons on Twitch and shit, you literally watch these niggas 24/7. You literally want to know what these niggas are doing in their day-to-day life and what they're doing 24/7. Pause, my nigga. Pause. You are addicted to another man's lifestyle and what they do to their day-to-day life. Nigga, fucking yo, you just break that shit down. You literally, some of you niggas spend 5 hours, 6 hours, 3 hours watching these individuals and they just be crazy. For example, like even your Instagram, right? Bro, if you are a type of person that follows the shade room on Instagram, my nigga, I cannot be friends with you. I'm sorry. No bullshit. Bro, there is no way in the world that you care that much about other people's lives. My nigga, you're broke. You're broke. Bro, no bullshit. You can't be wanting to learn how to make money and all this shit and be worried about other niggas' lives. That don't make sense. The shit don't correlate. It don't correlate at all. Even just keeping up with, like, you're so worried about other niggas' lives. And this isn't just always, this is not an always bad thing. Say if you're like worried about, say if somebody that you follow, but they're educational, like they educate you on things, that's perfectly fine. I'm talking about the pointless entertainment shit, right? This shit don't correlate. It don't like, bro, you can't be broke and then want to care about what X and X doing, want to care about this beef, what's happening with this nigga. Hey, yo, this shit don't correlate. My nigga, tee up and lock in. You need to start following your educators, the niggas who really gonna give you game and help you win in life. These individuals, don't get me wrong, this is no disrespect to no content creator because they get into their money. But again, entertainment is distraction. That's literally what the definition means. It's all it is just a distraction. So you really just need to lock in. And I'm not saying just cut this shit out just all the way. And I'm not talking about that. You don't have to cut that shit out. You don't have to just fully cut it out, but just lower it down to where, like, instead of just spending 5 hours of your day fully just entertaining, nigga, try to just go slower and bump it down all the way to like an hour a day. That's cool. That's fine. And just put that time into your clothing. I'm telling you, this be wasted time. You'll be sitting up, especially on TikTok, bro. I remember. You'll be sitting up on TikTok for a couple hours worried about this fucking beef that don't matter. It be just be a whole bunch of shit. Like, I'm telling you, there's always going to be a beef. There's always going to be some shit happening. And then none of this shit matters because, bro, these individuals don't know who the fuck you are. My nigga, you're not successful. You got to tee up, my nigga, get to your shit. So just quick little rundown. So like what I have, right, to try to limit these distractions, put your phone, go to like color filter. I got my phone right now in black and white mode because I started getting a little too addictive to just so much bullshit. So put your phone in like black and white mode. Also, if you have a computer, on your YouTube page, you could get this, what is it called? The Chrome extension to where like it blurs out the thumbnails. I'm telling you, with thumbnails and like just YouTube videos, everything's psychology. So with the main thing why you watch certain YouTube videos is all because of the thumbnail. And it's not even about the title. It's mainly because of the thumbnail. And if the thumbnail looks pleasing, I'm telling you, you're gonna get grabbed and you're gonna click on that video. So look, what I do is like you blur it out and then you could just read the title and that will just make you understand and remember to stop watching bullshit. So look, that's the main thing. Now we on to the next one. Even just like video games and shit, bro, you niggas who spend like, bro, I used to be a heavy gamer. Like, I used to be wanting to be a 2K YouTuber, hella on 2K. My nigga, you don't see no in my room right now. I only got a PC. There's no game console in my room. I don't play the game, my nigga. I don't be on the game 24/7. If I happen to play a game, it might be like a mobile game, or like I might like play like with my brother or something like real quick, or like no crazy shit. But I'm not a heavy gamer no more to where like I play the game. So that's another thing. You niggas just gotta tee up, my nigga. Niggas be on the game for 8 hours a day and then want to get rich off clothes. That shit don't make no, this shit don't correlate. This shit don't correlate. And nothing with just like even shit like sports. We're gonna get off this topic soon, but it's just hella shit and distraction. So before we can get on to the next shit, but it's hella shit here. Like even with sports, my nigga, I'm a huge sport fan, bro. I love sports hella. Like even with football, bro, my nigga, my favorite team is the Ravens. And nigga, with football, bro, if my team lose, this shit will dead ass fuck up my day. Like, bro, but we lost to the Browns, my nigga. I almost lost my mind. No bullshit, bro. Even with sports, you gotta tone down like sports and shit. So like even with football, nigga, I remember what it would be Sundays, right? On Sundays, like it'd be literally games from like when you wake up to when you go to sleep, and I'll be watching all them games, and it just be like, nigga, no, just watch your team play or just watch a game that you'll like, and nigga, don't be watching all the games, nigga. That's your whole day. Just watch like 1 or 2 games, and nigga, like, or nigga, focus on your shit. Even with NBA, you don't need to be watching every fucking game, nigga, unless you want to take a break. Cool, but on a day-to-day basis, you should not be that indulgent in sports. Also, Sports Center, worrying about. You can worry about the big trades, but worry about who's injured, this, all this shit. Unless you a parlay nigga. I'm a parlay nigga too, but I don't be too intact. But unless you a parlay nigga, cool. Do your research, do what you gotta do. But if you just doing this shit just for your fun of it and your entertainment, my nigga, tee up. Like, come on, my nigga. Now we got all that bullshit out the way, right? All that ayo, okay. Fucking shade room. Worried about what X, Y, and Z do. Okay, so you really gotta listen to this because this shit will save you so much time and energy, and this will be the main reason why niggas can't succeed. I'm not bullshitting. So look, you need to limit to what your focus is in your life, right? And I'm gonna break that down, right? Break the whole shit down. You need to limit. Also, by the way, this video is just not for just niggas. This is also for my females. Don't get that fucked up. So like when I like just take it vice versa, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so so look, right, you need to stop focusing on so many things in your life, and I promise you this will literally save you so much money, so much time. This shit, please take this advice to the grain, no bullshit. So look, boom, in my life right now, right, the main thing that I got focused on right now is YouTube, my brand, my family. That's it. Even with like friends and shit, I'm a low maintenance friend, my nigga. I don't need to be around the homies 24/7. Hey, fucking yo, I don't need to be around the homies 24/7. So it's just like I'll fuck around, not see the homies for like a month and a half or like 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And then we fuck around, we chilling. It's just good vibes. So like, I don't need to be around the homies all day, right? But and also like my best friend, like my brother, my best homie, this nigga, we're literally partners. So we literally talk on a daily, and we literally we market each other and just be good. Like it's just like I don't need hella niggas around me 24. Like that's just not my body. So you need a nigga too high. So those are the main key things that I'm focused on in my life. Other than that, that's literally just what it is. And also, right, you need to just lower that down as much as possible because it will help you in the long run. I'm not bullshitting you. Also, let me tell y'all a quick story. So when I was starting out, this be the dumbest shit ever why niggas just can't excel. When I was starting out E-Star, right? Entering Star, my bad. We started out Entering Star, right? And decided let's run 2 brands at the same time. So we got Entering Star and then eStar.us, right? And we was like, cool. So the whole shit failed and the whole shit was horrible, right? And we were trying to focus on 2 different brands. And also, mind you, it's not even like we had 2 different websites. I be seeing niggas just starting out clothing brands and then having about 3 different brands, 2 brands, and they haven't even got one off the floor yet. And I'm not talking about making like 10K with a brand. No, nigga. I'm talking about making millions with their first brand. They haven't even made millions with their first brand, and they're trying to start another one. Literally makes no fucking sense. It's the dumbest shit of all time. I hate people who want to start something, not finish it, and then start something else just because they get bored. Niggas get bored too quickly in this space, and it doesn't make any sense. So what I want to break down to you guys is that stick with one freaking brand, okay? Limit a lot of this shit that you got going on in your life. That's why I put out the whole distraction shit, because you got a whole bunch of distractions. Fucking shit. Limit all that shit, right? You want to limit distractions also. Stop making multiple brands. It doesn't make sense. Why the fuck would you want to make another brand that could deter off your focus and try to grow that brand and then try to grow two brands at the same time? Mind you, the first brand that you started can make you the same amount of money. It's not going to make you more money. You could still make the same amount of money with the first brand that you made. All you have to do is just focus on that brand. And I'm telling you, you're going to make way more money. It's going to be easier for you to make more money if you just keep excelling in one brand. Don't make two brands, nigga. It don't make no sense. It's the dumbest shit of all time. Especially if you haven't made any money, like real money yet. Bro, you need to excel in the first one first, right? Even the big brands, like most of these big companies, they don't start multiple brands because it doesn't make sense. You could literally get to $1 million. You could get to freaking $100 million with one brand, or just $1 trillion, whatever, just with one brand. You get to $1 trillion just with one brand. You don't have to start another brand, bro. Just stick to one clothing brand. Now, trust me, you'll be fine. Don't have multiple brands, nigga, because it doesn't make sense at all. You're trying to grow two brands when you could just be focused on growing one, and it'll just be way easier. So don't do that dumb shit, right? Now we on to the next. This one's pretty important, I would say. I will be one of the main things that you say you got to focus on, especially when you start getting into this entrepreneur bag and space, because this shit will really deteriorate your ass, nigga. So look, we can talk about mental health. Mental health, literally, you gotta really have good mental health for this shit. You can't have, like, you gotta be able to think, because if you can't have a clear head in this space, that's why I just broke all this shit before. It kind of goes like down. It's like distractions, then we got focus on one thing, and then we got mental health. So like, you need a clear head to run your brand, because if you can't think clearly, my nigga, you're gonna be fucked, and you don't want to be one of these niggas to be fucked. Okay, pause. So what you want to do is really focus on your mental health, and you don't got to be a super over the head top guru, my nigga. That's not what I'm saying. You just have to have an understanding of, I have to keep up with my mental health. I can't just because this shit will literally like have you stressing, my nigga. I promise you. I have seen cases to where like niggas will literally be stressed the fuck out, to where like they will need to take months off their brand just because it has been fucking up their lives and shit. Like, bro, I'm telling you, even with just like, say if you do a pre-order, bro, during that time when your customers are emailing you, say if a delay happens or anything, say if delays happen, bro, your mental health will be so dog shit. I'm telling you, I have heard cases to where niggas will literally have gotten like threats because they haven't shipped out niggas packages. That shit is crazy. So you just gotta understand, like, bro, this is a long game. The situation that you is right now isn't always gonna last, bro. And focus on your mental health. You gotta have a clear head. Also, get rid of all the toxic shit in your life. The toxic shit. Make your life as peaceful as possible. Any toxic relationships, friends, situation, all that fuck shit, get that shit out of your life. And also, don't rush the process. And I mean like that for real. Like, I was starting to like feel like I'm behind, and that's because of social media, right? Because you'll see niggas in track hawks and all this other shit. Mind you, social media isn't a real place. It's not real life. What you see on social media, like, nigga, I could just be chatting shit right now. A lot of you niggas don't know who the fuck I am, who I really am. I could be chatting shit. I be keeping it a being with niggas, but I could literally just be chatting shit. And also the shit that like, all my shit could just be fake as shit. I could be the most fakest nigga possible. A lot of these big influencers who got fast cars, money, all this shit, bitches, a lot of these niggas be broke, and a lot of niggas just be faking their lifestyle. So I just see it as, bro, just don't believe anything you see on the internet. Like, yeah, that shit cool, that shit great, whoop the whoop, but just sit there and just be like, bro, this shit is not a real space. It's not a real entity. Like, it's not real. None of this shit is real. You could literally fake anything. As just, like, you know what I'm saying? So look, boom. And also, even with like this clothing brand space, even though there's not a lot of people to talk to, join the Discord. Talk to somebody about it. Like, you could talk to a nigga, hit up a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Talk to somebody if you got to, especially if you say you don't got nobody. Try to like join a Discord, commute with niggas. And also, you could start, what I do to help with my mental health, I read books, I journal from time to time. I only journal when I really need to. Like, I don't journal every day. But I journal to like when I really need to because it helps a lot. Also, nigga, you can meditate. I used to be on meditation like really heavy, but I like stopped. But like, and also take deep breaths real quick. I'm telling you, like real quick exercise. Take a good deep breath real quick, like that shit will literally just help your day by like 10 folds. And also another thing, with your mental health, you don't want to be ODing on just like substances either. Like I would say steer away from like, because I know people would say like substances will help you with mental health. It doesn't really help you in that positive way. It makes it like kind of like you don't want to be relying on like substances either. So like I'm not a big fan of that shit. I don't do no type of substances possible. I'm clean, as you know, clear skin, you know what I'm saying, pink lips. Nigga don't got no black lips now, but I would say try to steer away from stuff like that. But yeah, now we on to the next one, right? This belief that me making a clothing brand is a perfect brand, right? I mean, the perfect business to start. Everything's perfect about it. There's no flaws, right? So look, with a clothing brand, it is one of the coolest businesses to start. Don't get me fucked up. It's cool as shit, right? The shit cool as fuck. I can't lie, nigga. I be. Oh shit, what the fuck? I be drooling over. I be like, yeah, this shit cool as fuck, nigga. I got a clothing brand, but it's also one of the hardest e-com businesses possible. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's hard. It's really hard, bro. Compared to like even shit like skincare or just shit like maybe like drop shipping, shit like that. Everything has their own like things, but this is one of the hardest space because you gotta market, especially if you're doing pre-made drops. That's when it becomes hard because there's a risk in pre-made. So look, you're always gonna have your good and bad moments, like your yin and yangs in your brand. There's never gonna be a point in time where shit's just perfect and always going good. There's always gonna be huge problems, little problems, there's always gonna be huge problems, little problems, huge times where it's really good, and then small times where it's really good. So bro, this shit is like a whole battle. It's a marathon at the end of the day, and you're always gonna have your bad and good. I even showed y'all that in my 6-month video, to where I was just showing y'all what was happening live and updating y'all. It was just like crazy as fuck, because like there's always some shit on the outside. Even with social media, on the outside, shit look good, nigga. All niggas do on social media is show their highlights. I only show my highlights. Everybody just shows their highlights, right? But sometimes in the back end, shit could be fucked up. So always have that in mind. So the next one is organizing and planning, right? So what organizing and planning is basically just, it will put you ahead of 99% of your competitors. The reason why, because a lot of people, when they're starting out, a lot of people don't plan, they just do. And it's okay to do, especially when you're, well, it's good to do, but planning will help you better, especially in this place of being a clothing brand owner. The reason why I said that, because when you make a design, it takes 6 months. It's gonna be a 6-month period until you drop that design. And let me explain. This is only if you do pre-made. If you do pre-order, then it's different. But if you do pre-made, most of the time when you're doing a sample, it's gonna take 6 months. You just gotta factor in that time, because you got samples, and then say if you gotta redo the sample, and then after that, say if you gotta put in a pre-order, put in a order for the sample, and then you got to market it, and you know, it just takes a long time, right? But planning, it makes things a lot easier, and also organizing makes things a lot easier. So with organization, I would say we use this app called Mirrormind. I've been showing it in my videos a lot. Mirrormind helps you a lot, so get Mirrormind. It's probably like $10 a month, I think. So yeah, Mirrormind, because it helps you stay organized, and also with just all your files and stuff, stay organized as possible, because it makes the whole process easier. And then with planning, right? Well, planning ahead is basically just like watching film, right? So it's kind of like watching film. Say if like you're going against a team, right? Say if like basketball, right? A lot of the coaches, a lot of time, they have the players watch film, so like the coaches come up with a real good game plan to stop the other people. So basically, that's all it is. So basically, just planning events, because it will literally help, especially if you've been in the game long enough. You kind of get an idea of how like each month and each year is going to go about. So say like even with like Black Friday, like during like holiday season, a lot of things get really complicated, so like you could plan ahead of time for that. So yeah, that just helps it just helps tenfold, because planning is just planning. So I would suggest you to start planning with your brand, but there's not much I can say, so this will literally just help you a lot. So start planning. But now we on to the next one. Me drunk and love Jimmy drunk. So boom, this is mainly for my young niggas. So delay gratification as much as possible. This is super duper important. Really important, right? Delay gratification as much as possible. So look, let me tell you a quick little rundown. When I was in high school, right, a nigga wanted to win so badly in high school, like right then and there, just to stun off the niggas. I can't lie to you, bruh. I wanted to, I don't know. I mean, I know why, because like high school is like a kind of like a hierarchy, fuck, whatever the case may be. High school is literally like, it's just really hectic in high school, and you always just want to show off to niggas, right? Even though high school is like not even a real place for real. Like high school is probably just, it doesn't even like really compare to the real world. Like 99% of the niggas you know in high school, you will not even know, and you won't even talk to half of your friends. Like it's literally the most bogus shit of all time. So like, even like with college too, same shit. Like shit's not real, right? So most of the time niggas just want to stunt to other niggas, right? Fucking yo, by the way, I'm gonna break that whole shit down, right? I understand you want to stunt on niggas, you want to do all this shit, but especially if you start making money, especially in like high school, just in general, like right now, you want to delay gratification as much as possible, because you don't want to just start buying dumb shit just to show off to other niggas. I promise you. Or you want to buy a car or do this or do that. Just slow down. Like just like bro, like quick rundown, right? So look, bro. So look, right? So like, most of the time people literally just get things just to show off to other people, right? And most of the time for like us guys, it don't even be to like to show off to females or nothing like that. It be to show off to other niggas, bro. And fucking yo, pause, my nigga, because I'm telling you, niggas literally do this, bro. And you don't do this by just like saying it, but you'll fuck around, get a pair of shoes because this other nigga got a pair of shoes, or you'll fuck around, do this because the other nigga's doing this, or you be like, damn, he got that, now I got, like, nigga, yo. It's just like, it don't correlate. Shit like that don't correlate, and it don't make sense to me. When I broke this down to myself, it was just like, why do niggas do the shit that they do? And it's just to show niggas, like, why? It makes no sense. Like, I promise you, nobody gives a fuck. Like, if you, like, a lot of shit just don't matter. So look, quick rundown. So look, so it's a streamer, this dude called Bruce Drop Him Off, right? He lived with his parents, his mom, right, for hella long, right? He was literally just stacking up hella money. If you know, you know. He was just stacking hella money with his mom, because a lot of niggas in his chat, he's a streamer, a lot of niggas in his chat was telling him, yo, you need to go buy a house. A lot of niggas on the internet were like making fun of him, like, yo, you need to go get a house, you can live with your mom forever, blah 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 blah, all this ton shit. But the nigga was just stacking bread, and he just kept stacking and stacking. And then out of nowhere, this nigga showed up with the biggest house, all the cars, and boom, money, chains, all this shit. And he been saying like, bro, this not even money that I'm getting right now. This the money that I've been had. I just been saving for the whole period of time. I'm not gonna stay with my mom for like hella long. For my peeps, hella long. But nigga, I'm going to try to delay this process because it's an advantage. Like, bro, for right now, right? I don't really have to pay fucking $2,000 for rent or all this shit like that. I don't gotta do that right now. So like, I'm still living with my peoples because I could just put that money back into my brain and just make more money and just keep stacking. Do you get what I'm saying? So like, shit like that, try to delay that as much as possible, because I know you want the cars, the chains, and all this goofy shit. This shit really don't matter. It's gonna come eventually. Like probably like next year, a nigga will probably move out or some shit like that, and then have all that cool shit. Like, bro, that shit cool. But I'm telling you right now, try to delay that process as much as possible, just because if you just put more money into your burner, just save money, it will help you go a long route. And also, a lot of times niggas buy shit just to start off to other niggas. Like, it don't be for the females. Vice versa, the same thing for like if you're a female, a woman. You literally, a lot of women literally just buy shit to show off to other women. But not gonna talk about that any longer. But boom, right? But yeah, boom. Now we're on to the next point, right? So the next point is be arrogant. And I'm not saying be like a dickhead, but try to always put yourself first in like certain situations. I know niggas, this is kind of like hand in hand, but let me search up the definition of arrogance, right? Because a lot of people think it's a bad thing, but I think it's a really good thing, especially when you're a young nigga. I feel like when you're a young nigga, people try to, did I forget? My nigga, arrogant. My nigga, am I slow? Arrogant. Okay. Especially when you're a young nigga, right? You try to, a lot of times niggas always be trying to do shit for other people, or like try to make other people happy. Like, say if you're in a relationship, you always try to do shit for the person that you're with, or like say if you're like your parents, say if you don't want to go to school, you try to do shit for them, and like you want to do shit for this person, that person, and you want to make this person happy. And at the end of the day, if you try to make everybody happy, you will never be happy yourself. So like, boom. Arrogant means having or revealing an exaggerated sense of one's own importance or abilities. So just to play on top of that, like, just be a little selfish, nigga. Like, yo, you don't always gotta do shit for other niggas. Like, especially like with me, I literally sacrifice a lot. Like most of the time, like for my brand, I sacrifice a lot, nigga. Like I'll literally not do this just to focus on my brand. Like I might not go here just to focus on my brand. Like in the beginning a lot, I wasn't going to like, I fuck around not spend time with X, Y, and Z just because I was all about my brand. It's all just about self-growth and shit. And that'd be the main thing. It just be like, you gotta be selfish. So I would say that that's like the main thing. But yeah, put yourself first, basically. Not necessarily be super much a dickhead or arrogant, but just put yourself first and realize that you come first and your happiness matters the most. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, boom. Boom. Then after that, we got take action, right? So this is the last one we get. I don't know how long this video gonna be, but take action, right? This one's pretty simple. Literally just do the work. And like, for example, like you can even stop watching my videos. Like I don't really post that much, but you can just stop watching my videos and just do the work, right? Because I don't, to right now, in the stage of my brand is that I don't watch like a lot of clothing brand videos. I probably watch a lot here and there, but I wasn't watching nearly as much at the beginning because a lot of videos be about like really like beginner tips and shit. I watch more like in-depth videos about like marketing and shit like that, but I don't really spend most of my time watching clothing brand videos no more. It's mainly about like self-growth videos that I watch. So yeah, like I would say like literally just do, because I'm not gonna lie, you learn the most when you do things. So that's where like I'm getting at, because I teach y'all a lot of things about my brand and what happened with me and this story and all that shit, but that's all through experience. You learn the most when you experience things. So I would say just keep grinding and also just get to work, like get to doing, like get actually working and start really doing shit for yourself. Like a lot of people, like even in like me teaching y'all a whole bunch of this shit and all this shit, I don't know shit. Like genuinely, I don't know nothing. Like shit just happens and I just explain off my experiences. Like say if some shit goes wrong with a manufacturer, I let y'all niggas know about it, but I don't know anything. I just let niggas know what happened in my life. So if you just go out about and just be like, and just work and just grind and do this just to figure out certain shit. So like a lot of the big companies, these niggas don't be knowing shit. It's just shit that like, it just shit that happens. So like, yeah, so like the best way is just to learn through experience. So like I would rather be a nigga who didn't learn nothing online at all and just started and then got like 2 years experience in like a clothing brand space than a nigga who watched every single video possible about clothing brands and didn't do not a damn thing about it. I would hate to be that nigga. I'd rather be the nigga who's 2 years deep in. Say if he only got like a little bit of followers anyway, like I still rather be that nigga because I got more experience than a nigga who will never even start his brand. So yeah, but now this is pretty much the end of the video. I don't think I got nothing else. A nice little free game video, me little yapping, talking all that spill deal shit, nothing crazy. But yeah, if you watch the whole video, you're a GOAT. Videos coming out consistently, as y'all see. We locked in, we back to it. You know what I'm saying? Metro shit coming soon. So yeah, I'm finna catch all young boys later. You feel me? Deuces, you feel me? Oh, nigga, niggas know the fucking forms, nigga. We consistent, nigga. Fuck wrong, these nigga. Fuck wrong, these nigga. Fuck wrong. Yo.